Oliver Tambo is a Christian, a man of deep faith. I think you could say he's Kosa. He truly valued humanity and friendship, you know, and that relationship to Nelson Mandela is, I think, what's interesting for me about this character. It's the first time South Africans are telling it. It's the first time it's in predominantly South African cast, which to me it's kind of crazy when you think about it. It's the first time a black woman who's South African is playing Winnie Mandela. You know, I get to work with an incredibly amazing cast of people, you know, so, you know, last night I played these scenes with Adelaide, and, you know, just having her by my side, knowing the relationship between Oliver and his wife and how central that was to who he was as a man and what he believed, just to play those scenes with her, you know, some of certainly the favorites of my work here, because I think so often in these stories you get to hear what men did, but you don't often see how couples and relationships fared. And obviously, you know, when someone goes to prison, you know, Winnie and Nelson were torn apart, you know, in the most horrific of ways, as, you know, as apartheid tore his relationship with Evelyn apart. But in this case, Adelaide and I stayed together because I was in exile. And to me, there is no Oliver Tambo without Adelaide Tambo. I mean, they are forever linked. So that's my favorite work that I get to do. And obviously, Laurence Fishburne is an incredible actor. We've worked together several times, and, you know, I call him the maestro. He's been a mentor to me for a very long time. And you know, I consider him one of the great geniuses of our time when it comes to, you know, the stage and the screen. And David Harewood is, you know, he's an incredible, you know, classically trained, you know, actor. So to spend this time even with Thimbi, and as I said, to Shiwe, there's so many people here. And when I saw Sekou, I remember seeing him when I first came to South Africa on TV and literally telling people like, there's this African dude in South Africa, and as an actor, this guy is amazing. Like the way he communicates, the command. I mean, he moves you. I found it like it was an empowering experience to watch him. I became a fan of his, and now I get to work with him. So, you know, and all of my mispronunciation of names, there's a real fanship for me in working and being in the South African culture with such incredible South African artists.
They are killing us. When we first met, I said to myself, this young man is a godsend. We want to unite our people.
I don't believe that I should have to convince someone to watch a story about, you know, the core of humanity's ugliness and the core of humanity's beauty. That, as an artist, that's not my job. You know, my job is not to sell it. You know, my job is to embody Oliver Tambo and what he represented and how empowering that was to me as a human being, as an artist. And that's why I'm here, right? That's why I do the things I do. But what I don't do is try and convince people that they should, you know, I can only tell you what is special to me about it and what's important to me about it and why I'm here. What I can't tell you is, do you care about black suffering and white suffering and human suffering? If you don't, then this ain't the show for you. And if you do, I think you'll love it. Hi, I'm Orlando Jones, and I play Oliver Tambo.